Welcome to Mailbox Monday and Showcase Sunday for December 10th. This week I got quite a few books, and I actually bought quite a few of them, which I'm trying not to buy very many books, but it's hard this time of year because a lot of them are on sale. I had two books for review. The first one you can see below if you're watching this on my blog, and that is The Daylight War by Peter B. Brett. This is the third book in the Demon Cycle, and I'm just listening to the first book right now, The Warden Man, on audiobook, and I'm enjoying it. It's a very well done fantasy, epic fantasy type story, so I thought I'd go ahead and request The Daylight War from NetGalley so that I have it to read when I want to read the final book. That book is going to be coming out, I think, the second week of February, so you can look forward to that. The second book I got was through Amazon Vine, and it's Strangers in the Land by Stan Latore, and I believe this is the third book in the retelling of the Bible with zombies. I know, it sounds kind of weird, but supposedly it's very well done, and I'm not really a very religious person, and I don't really like Christian type stories, but I read some reviews before requesting this through Amazon Vine, and it sounds like it's not really overly preachy or biblical. It's just a really well done zombie story about humanity and trying to survive zombie, basically how humanity became the civilization it is today, but with zombies. So, I don't know. Sounds kind of interesting. Alright, those were the only books I got for review, so those are two. Then I bought 5 books. Actually 6. I bought an audiobook called Iron-Hearted Violet, and it's one I've been wanting to read really bad. I think it came out in November, and it has to do with dragons and adventure and some girl. So I got Audible's doing this $10 gift certificate if you buy so many books in a year or whatever. So I used that to get Iron-Hearted Violet to listen to on audiobook on my drive to work. The other ones I got the Mephisto Kiss by Trinity Fagan, and the people who read this, originally I read I think the first book's the Mephisto Covenant. I am trying to remember here. Anyways, I believe the first book is the Mephisto Covenant, and I read that last year. I really enjoyed it. These are young adult, and they're a little bit more like romancy in structure, so each book features a different set of characters, but it's got characters from previous books in it. So anyways, I remember just really liking the first one, and so I was excited to get the second one, so I went ahead and got this on Amazon. And this one I had to buy new because, you have to have the latest Jim Butcher book, which I still haven't read it, and for some reason whenever I get these new, I don't want to read them right away because I know I'm going to have to wait like a whole other year to read another one, so I just like to hold on to it and love it and not read it yet. So this is Cold Days, the next Jim Butcher novel, and I'm really looking forward to this one because in the last one he was a ghost, and in this one he comes back. So, after being murdered by a mystery assailant, navigating his way through the realm between life and death, and being brought back to the mortal world, Harry realizes that maybe death wasn't all that bad. Because he is no longer Harry Dresden, Chicago's only professional wizard. He is now Harry Dresden, the Winter Knight Mab, the Queen of Air and Darkness. So, this will be a really good read, I'm sure. They're always good. Excited to read that. The other one I bought was the next in the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, and this is The Mark of Athena. This is the third book in that series. I think it even says book 3. And this was a really kind of a great deal. Amazon's been doing these lightning deals, and this book was $2.99 for a brand new hardcover version of it. So I can't even like swap on paperback swap for that cheap. So I went ahead and bought it. And I haven't read any of these yet, but I have The Last Hero to read and The Son of Neptune to read, so it's on my list to get to fairly soon, so hopefully I'll get it to in the next month or two. The last 2 books I actually bought at half-price books, and these are the last 2 books in the Inheritance Trilogy by N.K. Jemisin. And she wrote The 100,000 Kingdoms, which I have on ebook, but have not yet read. I think I got it for free on ebook. They were doing a promo when they released the last book in the series. So I got the second book there called The Broken Kingdoms. It's like, it looks brand new, and so, I had to get it. And then the third book in the series, for some reason, was in clearance at Half Price Books, so I got it for $2. And this is the final book in that series, The Kingdom of Gods. And I don't know a ton about the series. I know it's supposed to be a pretty solid fantasy, epic fantasy type series. I know the 100,000 Kingdoms is kind of about a barbarian girl who gets thrust into this kingdom with all this intrigue and politics, and she's told she's like the heir to the throne or something like that. She never knew that. So it's supposed to be a good series. I look forward to reading it. And those are all the books I got. So that was 9 books this week. That's actually for 2 weeks. That's for this week and last week. So I know I haven't done a video for a while. That's because I have been trying to not get a ton of books. So that's what I got this week. We're having really good weather here in Minnesota. We're supposed to get like over 6 inches of snow starting tonight. And so there's a huge snowstorm coming our way, which we're actually kind of looking forward to because it kind of sucks to be cold and not have snow to like go sledding in or go snow tubing in. So we're kind of excited to get the snow, especially when it's on the weekend. That way you don't have to like get stuck in traffic for an hour trying to get to work. That's all I have. I hope you guys got a lot of great books this week, and I look forward to talking to you next week. Okay, bye.